Well, there's a lot of work to be done.
Okay. On Earth?
On Earth, yeah.
Okay. Tell me more about that. What do you mean by that?
The work that needs to be done is to help the Earth in its shift. And through these codes and education and like the Earth is going to change anyway, so it's about helping everything on the planet shift. And so right then I saw dolphins jumping, and they were like happy and excited that this was going to be happening because they're already evolved. They're already waiting.
Yes. They're here to help the Earth lift the vibration.
Yeah, and all the sea life, especially the sea life. So I guess I'm with them now. So I'm something bright, like it's not a jellyfish, but it's like a jellyfish. Oh, it's electric jellyfish, yellow and bright blue, and oh, okay. I wanted to be that because I wanted to be near the dolphins.
Okay. Are the dolphins your friends?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I was one before, but this time it's these jellyfish, and it's the electric jellyfish because they're bringing light to the planet. So when they light up, everything else lights up too. So it's like it reminds everything.
Okay.
And the whales are doing it too.
Oh.
Lots of whales, and they're the protectors of it. Oh, they're the protectors of the Earth too.
The whales?
The whales are, and they're the knowledge keepers, so they have the information from forever in them.
Okay.
And they keep trying to teach us, but they're speaking in their language. And they keep saying that we're not learning, we keep eating them, we keep destroying the water and the things that were always here before us.
Okay.
And then this other thought came to my mind, and that is about these chromosomes that have been changed in humans so that we didn't evolve from apes, but we sort of evolved from apes. But there was a change done to our DNA.
Okay.
These two places where the chromosomes were switched, disconnected and rehooked up. That's what it was.
Okay.
And then that made the humans, maybe that was just speeding up the evolution.
Oh.
Maybe that's what it was. So
Okay. And how long ago was that?
Lots of zeros behind these numbers.
Okay.
Lots of zeros.
So when they switch the chromosomes, what happens? How did that make the change in a human being?
It changed the chromosome from the monkeys or the apes to the humans, so it didn't take so long. It was taking too long.
Oh, I see. So it was a speedy.
Yeah, it was a jump.
They speed up the process of the evolution.
Yeah, so it's like the whales and the dolphins knew that because they didn't have to evolve or change in any way, but the humans did. Oh, the physical bodies had to change so that the spirits could come in and do these different things. They'd been trying this for so long, for a long, long, long time.
Okay, so they have to have the body a little bit shifted so a human soul can enter.
Yeah. And at first I thought it was so that ETs could harvest the earth. They wanted to have workers to harvest. And they were harvesting energy of some kind. This has something to do with the pyramids and the energy from the crystals.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the ETs were coming, and the ETs left these dolphins alone and the whales.
Okay.
They wanted something from the earth, though, like, oh, it's like gold or something.
Okay.
It's a liquid gold or
What for?
something. They were taking it
Oh.
away. Oh, it was their energy source. So, oh, this was a stopping place
Okay.
along the way. Okay, so maybe, I don't know. It seems like it's all coming so fast, and I don't know if it's something I read or felt, or it's like all happening.
Okay.
But it's making sense now that this was a stopping place, and they had to have fuel here for their vehicles. But sometimes there were humans here that were needing help.
Okay.
Oh, they were seated. Okay, so they were seated with certain knowledge, but then it would get bad here, and then in order to get beyond it, it would they would come and help. And then the ETs would come and help.
Mm-hmm.
And like now, some were good and some were not good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so they had to try to keep it for the purpose, but then these bad ETs wanted it for themselves. They were trying to hide the earth, to shield it from other people from seeing it, and using the people and the humans for harvesting.
Mm-hmm.
So
What do they want from people?
they wanted them to do the work.
Take the gold out?
Yeah, they wanted them to do the work of either fixing the planet or getting the gold for them, because they didn't want to. So I'm getting the name like Anunnaki and that other name, Sumerian time, but these big tablets are there with all the information on it.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have light beams that have the information in it. So it's kind of similar, but it's not. It's like an advanced thing that we think is primitive, but it's still part of the solar language.
Okay.
God, this is all so confusing.
And the light beings.
Mm-hmm.
How are they able to be here on Earth? Can we see them, or they're just energy?
Let's see. They take bodies too, like the dolphins and the whales. They do that because they're helping to balance the earth. And so
the information and the knowledge they have inside. And how are they able to do that? How are they able to help the earth? Trying to understand.
They keep the oceans balanced, and the oceans are what help nurture the earth.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're waiting. I think they're waiting.
Okay.
So maybe we incarnate through there to learn how to take care of the earth. Okay, so that's part of it, is that maybe we incarnate through these animals to know how to take care of it, and not exploit it, not use too much and do too much. But there's not that many bad people or bad energies, but just some.
Okay. And that would be on Earth in human?
Yeah.
In human?
And they're ETs too. But the ETs, they just get sidetracked, or they like a fallen angel. That's it. The fallen angels, they forgot that this is their choice, and they're fighting it. They're resistance.
They don't want to let go.
Yeah, they want the control. They want the power and the gold and the all the they want everything beautiful, but they don't want to do anything for it.
Okay, so they're using the humans to do that for them?
Mm-hmm. Anything they can.
Oh.
Anything they can. Animals, humans,
Okay.
the earth.
And those beings, those Anunnaki beings or what have you, so they're incarnated in human bodies too?
Kind of human.
Oh.
Yeah, they look different.
Oh.
Yeah, but maybe they are hiding now better.
Uh-huh.
They weren't hiding in the beginning
Okay.
because they wanted to be worshipped. Okay,
See.
that's what I think is happening, yeah.
Okay, and now they're hiding, you said?
Now they're hiding because they're pretending to be humans, but they're not. They're, most of them are here to help, but there are some that are not helping. They're helping themselves.
Okay.
And it feels like, okay, so then Trump's face just appeared.
Okay.
And people like that are greed,
Okay.
and small, like very infantile minds.
Okay.
It's weird because there's a combination of really smart and historically knowledgeable, but very petty. Petty, that's the word.
Mm-hmm.
Greedy and petty and bravado, like bully and.
And how can we help?
By sending the vibration of love and acceptance and trying to understand, but there has to be more people, more energy, more vibration. The animals are doing it too. They're helping a lot.
Okay.
They're
holding a high vibration.
And sacrificing themselves energetically. Okay, so these are beings that were on a higher vibration that agreed to be animals to help ground the earth and help the earth. And then a volcano, I just saw a volcano erupting out of the water. It's like the earth is letting everybody know it's coming.
It's ready. It's ready for the shift.
Yeah, it's shifting and it doesn't care. It does care, but it has to move on.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a weird. My mind is having a hard time with that. It's like my ear was itching.
Very good. So the earth is doing its job too, along with the humans, with the light workers.
The earth is doing its job that it has to do with or without the light workers and the
I see.
We're just here like Klingons, like
peas on a dog.
Yeah.
Very good. So she has her individual journey too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, and she's allowed all of this to happen, but she can't allow it anymore without help. She can't allow it to be attacked. And yeah, enough is enough kind of thing. Is that?
Okay, so time is up.
Yeah, it's speeding up. Okay, so time is up, and the earth is going to be vibrating faster now.
Okay.
And faster, and if we can keep up, that's great.
Okay.
And if we can't, we'll have to hover or go somewhere else.
Wonderful. And how can we keep up with Mother Earth? What do we have to do?
We have to cooperate
Okay.
with each other and with natural laws, not human laws, natural laws, like
Laws of the land.
yeah, the laws of nature and the laws of just righteousness, truth, and it's all love. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, love is the highest purpose, and then just beneath that is compassion, and all the others, acceptance and things like that. Acceptance, yeah.
And
allowing.
if we're doing our job, then what's going to happen next? If we're going to be able to raise the vibration enough.
Yeah, we could all work together to make it okay again.
Okay. All right.
Everybody wants to do that. They feel helpless and hopeless.
Right.
The hopelessness.
Okay.
That's what needs to be cleaned, is the hopelessness.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like dense coal. It's depression. It's
right.
Other mental disabilities, disorders. Mostly depression is the big one. Debilitating anxiety and
how humans can cleanse themselves of that, because we do carry that energy often. How can we get rid of it?
First, by cleaning up the diet and eating things and drinking things that have a high vibration, like fresh juice and flowers and plants and clean air and clean water, and then spending time with the earth, in the water, and also above the earth by looking at it from the mountains, and the rain is going to help cleanse everything. But the fires are doing something too.
Yes.
It's a reminder of previous times that we were here and we didn't get the message and we blew it and we had to start over. It's the starting over that takes so much time. And that's one reason we don't want to start over. We want to learn. We want it to be fixed. Is fixed the right word? Yeah, fixed. We want to turn back to the old ways of respecting the earth and caring for the earth, but not the old ways, the way man has decided. The religions that control and suck money and energy out of everything. And
so how can we get rid of those people? What can we do on an individual and collective?
well, we have to ground ourselves and bring more light in, and then be near them and send them light and speak up and encourage everyone else to do that too, to shine the light on things that before we were afraid to shine the light on, and help the children, mostly help the children do what they came to do, because they can do it faster and smarter, and people are listening to the children now.
Right. Very good. Very good.
And then the old people too, they have lots of good information, but they've been anesthetized into forgetting.
Right. Right. So if we play our cards right, as they say, how soon do you see the shift happening? This whole paradigm changing into a new and better world, into the new earth.
Let's see. Started out in single digits, and then it went to 2. It's like these flipping, the numbers are flipping around. It's already happening. It goes to 0, and then it goes up, and then it comes back to 0. And so I think that's what it's saying, is it's happening now. And the complete change, well, it's going to continue changing, but the biggest changes are coming maybe double digits. It's not stopping.
Very good.
But the number 12 keeps coming up, like in 12 years or something like that. It's
very good. And when those big changes are coming, what are we to expect? Are there going to be any cataclysms,
well, the volcanoes are happening, and like lots of rain in weird places, and dirty rain, like, so it's the volcano rain, ash and things like that. So we have to prepare the humans for like dust if they're in that area, or smoke, could be smoke. Finding ways to be in the water and in the clean air, and then sending the light down into the earth and into the other people and into the animals.
As a cleansing.
But as it's helping the earth. It's helping the earth slow down enough for us to catch up. So there's this thing that earth it's like it's got its own time, and our time is slower, and so we have to stand barefoot on the ground so that our vibration raises with the earth vibration. That's what I think it is. It's coming. And there's trusting with each other, and trusting our instincts, trusting our knowledge, trusting the symbols and the symbolism of it all. Merging the religions together, and the cultures have to merge, and the people have to merge.
Like one big happy family.
Yeah, and the currency has to merge in something.
What currency?
The currency of exchange, whether it's the money or whatever is being used to exchange, because all these different things are bogging everything down.
They carry the old energy.
The old systems, the old rules are going to be going away. Kind of like these men being exposed for who they are and what they've done is not going to be allowed anymore, and things like that. People who are dishonest, people who are stealing, and not just for survival. The people who are stealing for their own power and greed will be more exposed, so they can shift or not.
So what's going to happen to them if they don't want to shift? Are they going to be removed?
I think they just evaporate, or something. It gets too hot, and they don't have the tools to move forward anymore. Their old tools that they've been spending so much time working on are not serving them anymore. And they can't run fast enough to keep up.
So they're losing power.
Very
good. Very good. So we just have to shine our light, be the best that we can be, and not feed into that energy.
Yep.
Wonderful. What about...
Because we can't fight it. If fighting it makes a fight.
I see.
So
we have to fight it with love.
Yeah. Meet it with love, or match it with love, or something, a new word. Penetrate it. Yeah, penetrate it with love.
So we can transmute it from love to light.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. And those weather changes, what's happening on the planet, what's that all about?
That's part of the earth shifting. It's speeding up. And I don't know if it's rotating faster, but something's happening faster. It's the electromagnetic field that's right around the Earth.
Okay.
It hovers at a distance of, I'm not sure how many miles, but it's like that whole vibration is increasing.
Okay.
So it's like a heartbeat that was at so many beats per minute, and now it's increasing. And it's part of, it's like the Earth land masses are shifting and pushing, and some are compressing, and some canyons are opening too, to create more space.
Okay, more land.
Either more land or just letting off the energy from the inner part of the Earth, so it has to come out.
All right, so it's a cleansing process.
Yeah.
Process.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about that.
No, the Earth is going to take care of itself.
Okay.
It's bigger than all of it. Oh, wait. It seems like, maybe I read that. It's confusing. It seems like there's energy around the Earth that's helping the Earth. There's a lot of energy around the Earth helping it.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's not just the Earth doing it by itself. It is being helped.
Oh.
So
Cool.
it's from all of the other, it's just by the source. It's almost like part of the source is recognizing that its little toe is having trouble.
Okay.
So it's going to help fix its little toe by surrounding it and protecting it from more trouble and more bacteria and more self-erosion. And so there is a safety net. It's a grid. It's a light grid.
Okay.
And it's a safety net around it. And that's what we tap into.
Okay.
That's what connects us all.
That safety net? So the source is sending more and more energy towards this field that surrounds the Earth. And then this energy penetrates all living beings on the planet, right?
Yep.
Okay. So how exactly is this energy affecting a human being?
It's bumpy. It's speeding up. It's pushing them.
Okay.
It's confusing them. But let's see, the way is it helping them? It's higher and lighter and freer. And so it's reminding them of the source.
Okay.
It's triggering a memory.
Like a calling from the
Yeah.
home. Okay.
Triggering a memory, yeah. And showing them the way.
Okay. So it's waking them up.
Yeah. Shaking them.
Shaking them. Very good. And what can we do as humans to be able to incorporate more and more of this energy, source energy?
Plugging in to the grid. It's like our DNA lighting up with it, or our chakras lining up with it. But let's see, spending time alone and then in groups and sharing it, bringing a language to it, and creating places for people to continue to see they're not alone.
Okay. Support. Okay.
Yeah, and teaching. So it's supportive and teaching.
Very good. So as light workers, we have to work on that to help as many people to wake up. So we can shift.
Yeah, the ones that want to.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, the ones that want to.
So literally our job is to just carry the light, be lovable, and
I think so, yeah. Yeah, carry it and keep carrying it and make it brighter.
Okay.
And let it be known.
Wonderful. So good changes are coming from planet Earth.
And the galaxy is protecting it. So it's like it's way bigger than this, because if our Earth were to be exploded, let's say if we exploded it, it has to protect the whole rest of everything else, because it can't let it go and affect everything.
Okay, so it's shielded if any cataclysm would happen, so it won't send vibrations to other places, other planets.
Right. It has to. So there's more energy being supported than there is on Earth for it. Yeah, because it's so important to the galaxy. Because it would shift everything on such a big level that this has to shift back into alignment.
Wonderful. So is this how the new Earth is being formed, or the new Earth is something different than physical, where we're all gonna be moved based on our vibration?
I think so. Let's see. So everybody's coming here to learn, and then once they learn, if they want to go on, they move on. But then mostly they're holding the space for the shift to take place. So when the shift takes place, then it won't take so much energy to maintain it, because it'll be in balance again. It's out of balance. It's wobbling. It's warbling, and it's going to throw everything off. It's not the center, but it could have repercussions. Like, you can't just cut off your toe and be able to walk again very well without it reverberating through all the bones in the whole body and change everything.
So it affects the whole.
The whole. Yeah. So that's why there's so much energy around this right now. And it has to exceed the level of negativity and fear. So there's a lot of support. So that must be where I was in the beginning. I was seeing that and feeling that hovering around the Earth.
Right. Right. Beautiful. And how can we on individual basis make sure that we're gonna be part of the new Earth? What can we do?
By holding the light and holding the light and desire, allowing the desire to build for more and more light and more cooperation and compassion and love, and finding ways to hold that and share that and teach that. So